Grand Rising, people. Grand Rising. I say again, Grand Rising to every person, place, or thing. We're going to wait a couple of minutes and see who feels the vibe that they should feel need to come on via social media and get tuned in. I got some real nice I'm going to drop early in the, what is it, of a Tuesday? Going into the beautiful wee hours of the Wednesday. All right. You got that bell. Y'all know what that all indicates. The title for this evening, particular stream, is going to be that of having a purpose-driven life. It's a question for whomever hears this that you have to ask to and for yourself. All right? And that question is, do I have a purpose? And if you have a purpose, what is your purpose, sis? Is it more than one? Huh? This track right here is I'm Right For You. I apologize for, well, I ain't gotta apologize, but if you see me and how you see me keep moving around, I'm having little complications in the spinal area. Alright? I've been doing very strenuous things with myself. And no, it's not in the bed. Alright, so again, I want to welcome every person, place, and thing in existence. All right. So we're gonna start the stream off with asking a question to the computer. All right. And the question is going to be, why have a purpose in life? Okay, wait a minute. Why have a purpose in life? Why have a purpose in life? Is the question. Plus more. Did you know that plus more about purpose and meaning in life is infinite? This computer ain't smart enough to give you the full detail of what your purpose of existence is for. In fact, you haven't even downloaded it yet. But yet you let these people tell you that I got a smartphone, or that we have robots that is more AI than me, or or intelligent. Having a purpose in life can influence physical health. This information here just quoted to you. Right or wrong? Am I making this up? Do you feel as though like this is a show or a game that we should be playing, and possibly you can hit and win some money off of me? You could get paid, but you just gotta know how to get paid. We're talking about one of the key words that we're going to point out in the sentence that we use in the physical health and having a purpose in life is influence. Oh, I don't think y'all paying attention. Y'all don't know how deep this rabbit hole go, but it's okay. I'm finna show you, because I've gone as deep as the holes get. And if you're still digging any, I have room to play with you. You see? So if life, having a purpose in life is important, and as it was indicated and read to us and described from the computer, of it can have influence influence on your physical health, in addition to the emotional and psychological benefits. Having a strong sense of purpose can also help you live longer. Your life has purpose. In fact, I'm going to spend a little time in the stream and helping you to identify, go back, reset yourself, seek and find some of the meaning and purpose in what you was intended to come to earth for. I guarantee you, before the night stream is over, you'll start, if you can't get at least one inclination, you'll begin to learn and have little glitches type memories of possibly when you was 3, 2, and 1 years old, or even coming out the womb of your mother, having a designated purpose and reasoning until they taught you about your 1, 2, 3s and ABCs. There's no reason for you to be on earth if you didn't have a purpose and reason of existence, of existing. Even the religious people tell you that. They here to serve God all goddamn day. I ain't got time for that. I'm sorry, God. Like, are you kidding me? No, you serve yourself. If anything, I ain't got time for you. Keep serving. You got to serve your kids. You got to serve your mom. You got to serve your girlfriends and your wife and your whoever you dealing with in existence, your boss. And you want to serve God too? That's just a little bit too much for me. So no disrespect to no type of idea that one can imagine disrespectfulness in. It's just that that's the way I'm rocking here. Okay. I came here to earth by myself. I didn't come with you, partner. So don't worry about it if I'm going to heaven or hell. You ain't going with me. You didn't come here with me. So don't talk about, don't be like me and my friends when we was growing up when the police catch us. You talking about, oh, we went this way, we did that thing. There ain't no we. Speak for yourself. As soon as that happened, I was alone. It won't be no weeds. You want to incriminate everybody. That's not cool. You came out that uni by yourself. I don't care if you're a twin. One of you niggas came first. You didn't come out at the same time. Talk like to me. And you going in the box by yourself. Or in that furnace. I'm gonna you can put me in the hot seat. Go ahead and make this thing charcoal as you can get. Ashes to ashes, and return me to the dirt, to the dust. That's where I'm from. That's where this is from, this physical aspect. Anyway, let's be clear. We want to be clear with this. On each plane of existence, in each realm, on each world, you got to have the DNA and molecules and vital minerals of that ecosystem in order to have your existence. So, in other words, every mineral that's in the earth is also in me. Don't get it twisted. Gold, copper, fiber, zinc, amino acid. Huh? And you talking about don't eat off the ground. Let me stick on topic. And the topic is his purpose in life. I need you to know that your story is important, people. Listen, I told you, I came on this type of night because it was intentional. This ain't, again, for everybody, only for the selective, I mean, elected few. I'm going to use the word elected. And it's not me electing you. Okay. So it's purpose and reason and meaning for everything that we're doing in existence. Don't never let nobody fool you about that. Whatever you sit back and you decide of your reasoning for a state of existing, then that's what you move forward in wholeheartedly. Full throttle, pedal to the metal, and speed along until you change and do something else with yourself. You always got room to change your purposes and reasoning, because how long it's going to take for you to satisfy and accomplish one task? You see? You could be 93 years old sitting in a rocking chair, setting up for what? To incarnate back to earth just so you could open up a barbershop. You ain't necessarily have to. You could make like grandma and talk about, I'm gonna go on to heaven. I ain't, or Tina Turner, and don't come fuck back here no more. You see? But you have to be able to be on that type of frequency, vibration, and energetic code. Ain't this what Nikola Tesla was talking about? Don't tell me that I'm wrong. I study every word that man wrote. I'm just asking you. I'm asking you, do you understand what the man was talking about? So as I have stated, your state of existence is important, people. I don't know if your husband, I don't know if your wife, your grandma, your mother or your father or your brother or your sister have told you this. To the degree in which I'm talking about. I ain't talking about, oh, honey, I love you. Oh, mom, yeah. All right, mom. Cool. Everything good? Sure. All right. Talk to you tomorrow. Love you too. No. This is a different type of love. You and I are having a symbiotic relationship in and with. So yeah. Your existence is important. But not to me. Not to the cat down the road. Not to the birds in the sky. Who's it is importance to? Huh? I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna give y'all everything. You got some homework to do, god damn it. I'm not your babysitter. I'm not gonna hold your hand and walk you through your journey. Shit. I'm willing and gotta walk through mine by myself. So you know I ain't going to give you no pass. Check. had to send out my signals all throughout vibrating of the galaxy. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize for that. It gets a little deep with me. It's, you know, when you hear bells ringing and people doing shit in life, it varies. I heard a song one time back in the 1900s, maybe in the 2000s. They said it was levels to this shit. And when I heard that, I said, wow, let me think about that. Levels to what? They didn't never say. It was like, you know, some fly hip ship to say, and then they went on with their thought process through rapping, you know, you see. However, like, was it fully explained? Like, was it a book that was written about levels to shit? Or was it a hit record song? I don't know. Then again, we do know. But it only takes for one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It only takes for a wise one to sit back and contemplate that this level's just the chess. Yeah. Let me make a move real quick. Where's my phone? Let me make a move. Look, it's levels to this, yo. And look, I'm just going to bring you the idea of just chess alone. Chess. I'm a grand master, grand wizard, like in everything else in my existence. And look, this is called social chess, right? Which is one of the elites. You can cash app, you can gamble, you can bet, whatever you want to do. You can, all their information is available. I know where everybody lives, what country they're in. These people is from all over the world. We can even chat. You see? We can even chat with each other. I used to chat with people in Ukraine before they went on an informational lockdown. Tearing their head up. They talking about, oh, I never played nobody from America with such a strong chess game. I said, yeah, because there's levels to this fucking shit. Y'all don't even dig it, yo. And look, I'm so advanced as a grandmaster, wizard, and teacher. I'm actually this, and it only tickles my fancy because I get bored. 5 people. That's 5 different people at one time, and that's all the app will allow you to do. I can't play no more people. I wish I could. I'll put 10 up there. Look, y'all see these people faces? That's real people in life, man. This not a goddamn computer, man. This one cat down here, I'm beating his mind up so bad, he keep waiting to the last minute to make a fucking move. I hate that. But you know what? It's the same thing that the strategy that what's his name, that chessboard Bobby Fischer did. See, Bobby Fischer used to come in and he'll prolong a chess game for like 7 fucking days. Talking about the seats too high, the lights is not bright enough. So you know what I mean? These people, because of a lot of money on the line, they want to just like think I'm gonna be all stressed out in my life. I got the boss on my nerve. The kids is driving me crazy. Look, and you got $500 on the line. You talking about you want to make a move. I don't recommend you do that. Wait till you wake up in the morning or something. I'm gonna get you, dog. I got you. I got him. I'm a grandmaster at this shit. But the reason why I'm bringing this up, and I know I went off in the center field, y'all, but check it out. We equate chess just like we do to life. Y'all know, just look at Wu-Tang or any prominent, fashionable, classical movie. They have chess in it. I think one of the movies was, what was it? V for Vendetta. He may have had a chess set. I wouldn't be surprised. He had all the books. Remember when she went in there in his house? She was like, God damn, nigga, they'll kill you for this. Yeah. But distinguished gentleman. I think the extraordinary distinguished gentleman and so forth. All the movies that Harrison Ford plays in and James Bond. They like, they like to put the chessboard up there. If they ain't got the chessboard, they show you the goddamn black and white checkered floor. Don't play with me. We getting in real deep with the syncretism and the sacred geometry and cosmology states of your existence. Yeah. We want to take you way beyond that of metaphysics. Huh? You just can't be metaphysical all your life. So let's get back into these ideas of having a purpose in life. So like I was saying, your life is important, people. Your state of existence. Your visions, your so-called dreams count. There's no words really or expression that I can give you and put into explaining how important of what I just told you is about you. If I tell you that you are the greatest person in the universe, in the galaxy, I'm just merely scratching the surface, yo. You ever talk about how you feel for a woman or a man, and you said, I love you more than words can explain? Or even had like a feeling like that literally you really couldn't, at least for 30 seconds, get some type of word out to explain exactly what you was going through? Well, it's real. Earth has its limitations. I want y'all to hit that heart button, people. Y'all now rocking with one of the greatest deities that's walking around on the plane of existence right now. And I stand by that. I welcome all you other great sages and gurus and great thinkers, scholars, teachers, and even reverends, pastors and ministers. It's time for y'all to come on and step up to the plate. You making a lot of money. Y'all making way too much money off the ignorance of these people. Y'all can change the whole paradigm and way of existence in the blink of an eye. They know who I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Why do you count? Why do your visions count? Why do I tell you that? Your pastor ain't tell you that. Your own mother, some of you beings out here, your own mother didn't even tell you that your visions and your dreams are important and that they count. Did they tell you that your voice matters? You were born to make an impact? Nate, what are you talking about? Wait, I don't understand. Stop talking. You're spinning my head. I don't understand. Stop it, Nate. What are you fucking saying to me? I'm saying that the universe evolves around you, nigga. You've been flipped upside down, inside out, and backwards. I think they said it best. Somebody lied to you. Your visions are important because it is energetic and it is that which continues on the infinity of our continuation and our continuations and our continuation of universing. Now I know that's gonna go over a lot of you people here, especially because I slipped up on a word that I was making mention of. So I'm gonna state that again, just in case you thought it was some old hip or fly ship that I just popped off the wig with. No, this is a real, actual reality that I'm going to explain to you, and I'm going to say it slow. Your dreams, listen, my niggas, your visions, it matters because it is energetic. It's energy. It is that what continues on the you and I versing. How do you spell universe? Huh? Give me the dumbest nigga in the house. You can figure it out. Looking inside myself. That's how you spell it. You and I. You and I verse. And when you and I verse, guess what happens? Properly, we come to that of a greater overstanding and manifestation in our existence and unfolding of what is to come. Remember Professor X in the movie The X-Men? How many of you niggas walk with him through his dome? Do you know the science and the mathematics of how you was to go into the professor's dome? But guess what? Let me tell you that it is also symbolizing that of your dome. Where's your dome at? Right here. You father, you mother, you both mother and father for that matter. I king that has come. My will is done on earth as it is within self. Every day I get my bread. There is no trespassing that I do, nor will I allow you to trespass against me. For I am free in my dome with power and glory for all time. Huh? Go ahead. If you Christian, say amen. If you're ancient Egyptian, say amen. If you're Jewish, what y'all say? I'm not too sure. But if you're Muslim, you can go ahead and say amen. Amen. Why do you mean so much? Because you are important. Your voice matters because it is vibrant. It sends off signals and wave of energy. Oh, yes, it do. You ever had somebody tell you, oh, quiet your voice down? If you are not making the progress that you would like to make and are capable of making, it is simply because your goals are not clearly in your mind's eye defined. That's it. Once you get that together, you good to go, B. Oh, shout out to Classic Rock. Tom, I know he has Tom. I'm gonna call the man Tom. It's my blood right there. Tom. Part of the family. My niece's father, sister's ex. I love what he's doing out there in and for himself. Let me look up who exactly what he go by on Facebook. I'm sorry, Rock. Oh, well, wait a minute. I don't want to lose this information here, so let's use the phone. Excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna throw on a beat right quick, and we're gonna get right back into this. All right. Dang, what's his name, man? Well, I can't find it. Tom, you know who you is. Dang, what's his name, man? I'm looking for a friend of mine that goes by his name for himself on Facebook. I know it's Rock, something Rock. I know him by his name that was given to him from his earth. Anyway, I can't find it, so. And oh my goodness, jeez. Y'all sisters out here, y'all gotta stop shaking so much on our news feed. We be looking for important information, and y'all just keep coming through with all that gluteus maximum shaking. That's not cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful and we love it, but you gotta allow us to do our work too. Women, ladies, young women, y'all young, beautiful goddesses out here. Allow these brothers out here to keep focused. Everybody, all gods and deities ain't as strong. Well, yes, they are. But you gotta remember, you got the humans. They want to become gods. So all I'm saying is, ladies, try to calm down a little bit with that little shaking and all that stuff. I'm not gonna block you. I can't block you. Because I don't want to see nothing else other than you. And there's too much other stuff going on in the world. If I'm going to have a rainbow flag behind me, it's because I'm representing my crown chakras. So sometimes I'm going to need to see stuff like this. Just because I know it's a psychological warfare going on out here in existence. So this is why the women is most appreciated for what they do. I ain't mad at you. You shake your ass on TikTok, and Facebook and all that all day long. Yeah, make them mad. Fuck them. And make sure you're getting paid too. The stars of Cash App. These fellas is out here will Cash App you. Real talk. All you gotta do is let them know. Send me $1 or $2. If you can get us, cats like us, to do informational streams, and then you got all other types of foolishness going on social media, and they getting paid. You got kids that's playing games, getting paid. Like, there's no excuse how you can't get money out here. You're in America. Remember, learn to know the difference. You got to understand this theory of not letting the left hand know what the right hand doing. You see? And that means your physical from the spiritual. Don't get it attached. That shit ain't the same. Charge that shit to the human, or you charge it to yourself. America's a corporation. When in Rome, you do what Rome do, right? Well, when you in America, you fucking better do what Americans do. You better ask all them Mexicans and all them coming over here. They ain't, and the Arabs. I see Muslims from over Saudi Arabia with the dashiki, everything on, long jasabia. When they get in America and they open up these stores, that shit comes off, buddy. B, take your kufi off and all that. And they talking about hello. They ain't talking about salam alaikum. That's because they could get off work after fucking with these Negroes, these deadheads, and go ahead and make Salata Mustaqim. Sapana to the Sapana Wata'ila. Ain't that some shit? How you do it so fine like that, sir? This is the same thing you need to know and learn. You need to how to work your magic. Lauryn Hill, y'all miss Lauryn Hill whole CD. She told you, number one, wear your goddamn mask before they even put a mask on you, literally. Oh, y'all wasn't paying attention. I ain't making this shit up. Look it up. Matter of fact, I'm playing it. God damn it. I'm going to get hyped about this shit. Cause this shit's been pissing me off. Like like nobody don't see this shit, what's going on in existence but me. You got to be out your mind. Literally. The Fugees, The Mask. Look what she found. Before the who was that? Anthony Fauci. Look. The whole posse wear the mask. Too. Manzar. Okay, Manzar. Respect to you too, bro. Hold on. Is that the one we want? I think. Oh, hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something. My whole posse wears the mask. Lauryn Hill, The Mask. That the one we want? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's check this out right here real quick. No, that ain't. Here we go. Yeah. Have you ever worn a mask? Of course y'all did. I didn't make this up, y'all. I'm just showing y'all how this thing bounces on. And they're explaining to us there's levels to this. That's right, Monta. Check this out. Check this out. They was telling us a long time ago. Let me start this over. Hold on. This is it. This is it. This is it right here. Now listen, he said in Brooklyn. What happened in New York? When everybody started wearing masks. And how is New York to this day? Don't you know New York used to be the roughest goddamn city that was ever heard of? Now it is the most passive. Oh my God. Think what happened back during the pandemic. The mayor, that Italian dude, I forget his name, right? He was caught all up in it. Regardless of what their fears was about it being true or false, or was it staged or just a current affairs of events. Still, it was the major role here in America about New York. In fact, I think New York got shut down, and if you was caught over there, you didn't get out for a certain period of time. Let's check it out. Of course we did. Some still wearing it to this day. Don't forget, y'all, we talking about that life purpose. I'll be right back. All right, so we ain't gonna get the video strike stricken. So look, what they say, put the mask on to make it next day. So what is the mask that they was talking about here? Obviously, they these they weren't talking about. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't know that it'll become the time where we had to put surgical masks on. I give them credit because I know they prophets and they foreseers and occultists. However, what was their intentions and ideas of that of wearing the mask? Huh? Maybe I'm at Chick-fil-A and I'm at the window, right? How much you making that Chick-fil-A? That's something, whatever it is, worthy of wearing your mask, no matter what you accept and think or so-called believe in existence. So let's take, for instance, with me. I used to drive limousines and cabs, which is a time where I often had to switch up different masses. Of course, yeah, you might get in and I'm have to say hello. I can't greet you in the terms of namaste or still or seal. I mean, shalom or salam alaikum, peace, God, or have you, you know? In fact, if I'm taking you from a destination that's over a 40, let's say a 15-minute ride, then I'm definitely going to have to put my mask on. This is how you know the individuals in existence are able to shift. You getting the whole idea twisted. Or maybe you aren't. However, let me bring in a light aspect of shape shifting, because we also do it mentally. Lady Shea Butter's in the house. Mine's I in the house. Let me get some respects and greetings out here. I apologize, y'all. I'm going on with it, and I'm looking through other things. So I'm looking at my YouTube screen because I'm also streaming live Facebook. Okay, family. All right, family out there. So so far in the YouTube chat, of course, I appreciate you coming through. We making our story, right? It ain't got nothing to do with his. You know, he don't like our story. In fact, they probably gonna chop this all up and try to get rid of it after 90 days. But for the most part, we know that this is just the physical. We are already on the macro plane, controlling all states and affairs in existence. Okay? Don't ever forget that. When them people praying to God, you best better rest assured that more than likely, a lot of these beings on earth, they sending that energy to you. This is why you becoming so great, because you have taken up and took the initiative to be the God Almighty. Don't nobody else want to do it, and they not bringing one. Now, SWAT team, United States Military Air Force, government, bring God now. And other than that, I only see mine's eye, Lady Shea Butter, and myself as supreme deity, sole rule and controllers of the galaxy. And they can't prove us wrong. We can go right to the TV and pull up Guardians of the Galaxy. You made a movie about me, nigga. I didn't do it. Like, what is wrong with them? They know better, right, y'all? So yeah, again, mine's I, Lady Shea Butter. I'm gonna send that energy out to you in the most beautiful, bountiful imagination that I can give out of my energy. Yep. So we're gonna move on. I'm gonna move on now. Because we was talking about having this purpose in life. Let me close some of these screens so it don't freeze up, because what will happen? Things will freeze up. And I don't want that to happen. Not that it would really matter. All I would do is just, you know how we do it, just start all over. And I'm not gonna name nothing and go through all that typing again. All right. It's a beautiful state of existence that we're uh, existing in this day and time. You are not here in this day and time accidental. This is one thing that we're going to need to recognize. You know, a lot of people, even because of the mind games that was been played, has left our physical plane. And I'm talking, but like, I don't know if I'm always too clearly understood, but it's not important if I'm understood or not, because though When the message is meant for the individuals, they'll see what it is, and each of y'all is going to dissect it and manifest it in your own terms and way. So that's the beautiful thing. It ain't like that you don't understand English. I'm speaking English. It's just that you got to decode how I'm presenting the English terminology. I want you to keep in mind that English is a bastard language, people, and it is a cursive, satanic language. And this is coming from me. This is what I've come to see out of all things that goes on the planet. I got friends from Puerto Rico who live in America, and they dare not wish to speak English. Y'all heard about it. They couldn't go down there. Remember the time when down there on Pat Steaks, South Street? What is that? Chucky Steak, Steve Chake Steak, and all them crackers down there, them Europeans, idiots. And they didn't want to deal with people who didn't speak English. Y'all remember that? Here in Philadelphia? Yeah. Well, see, the thing about it, what that was, although how hoax and fake it was just about merely that of having you so-called immigrants coming over here and learning English. That's all that was about. That was a ritual that they turned and put back on. The spirit cooking that was already set by the Aboriginals. I don't know if y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes I don't even feel like talking because, like I said, the reality of the state of existence almost actually can't be put into English terms because it's a cursed language. They set it up like that so that no one will avail that is up under the spell. What do they call? What do the Christians call their good book or words of wisdom in terminology? Huh? It's called a gospel. If you ever go to the church or Sunday school, they're going to tell you to pull out the gospel. Did you know that man with that black suit on and that little white piece sitting there in his neck? And his mom, when he telling y'all to turn out the gospel, he's putting in the ghost spell. I was an acolyte, people. I come up in the Catholic Episcopal Church. I know the sorcery. I know the ritualness. I understand the symbology, sacred geometry, and cosmology of all what the church is representing to the people. Why do you think the churches of the doors was red? First of all, we need to know that any church that you see with the doors being that of red, more than likely was a grave site of some of the slaves here in the wilderness of North America. This is why these people worship the blood of Christ. And if you know who Christ is, you will understand that he and she is up under the ground. Oh my God, this shit is crazy, yo. And you don't know how to work your magic yet? That's because you ain't tapping into yourself. You ain't tapping into your long go times of journey here in existence in which they call ley lines. So if you don't feel fulfilled by or happy with your life, you may decide to evaluate your life purpose. This is what an individual should do, and I highly recommend and suggest. If you haven't found the purpose or even came to the understanding that, you know, or you see that you can make up or have a reason for existing other than what somebody else told you why you here, or coming up under the idea of being here to be a servitude to a God, it's time to break free, break your chain from that God. It's not doing you no good anyway. I guarantee you, if you got your money in the bank and that bank that just collapsed and fold, your guy can't go and get your money out. I don't care how much they tell you that you're not getting it. You better get a new God. If a God can't save me from the coronavirus that's floating around in the air that it or he or she is created without me wearing a mask, then it's time for me to go anyway. My God is fucked up. It created the world, and I can't even breathe and need a mask. You mean to tell me that your baby got to be born with a mask now? Are they giving masks out at the hospitals for each baby? There should not be a baby coming out of the hospital with a mask on, according to the CDC and WHO. An individual only fall for that foolishness and monotonous because they don't have purposes and reasons for their state of existence. They have fully come to the conclusion and idea that they are nothing but cattle and slavery to that of the corp or corporation of America, and that your only obligation is to that of get up from 9 to 5 and take that ass and go be a servitude and go home and feed your family and lay it down, get back up the next day and prepare for the next cycle. While this can be a challenging self-examination that may lead you to believe that you've been living life the wrong way, take it to heart then, because you pretty much have. It's never too late though. It's never too late to begin living the life that you have always wanted since you was a little seed. You remember you was in, in that crib and you had ambition. And as you got a little bit bigger, you might have seen something you wanted to image or portray as you swore when you was able to walk. You're going to do this, that, thing, and the other. Remember the story of Humpty Dumpty that sat on the goddamn wall and had a great fall? Well, guess what, people? They was talking about you. You're the Humpty Dumpty that sat on the wall and had a great fall. And no king's horseman nor was there any kingsman that ever could come back and put you back together again until right now. Ask the police department. I'm married to an ex-police officer. She said that was the ritual in which they had to quote at the academy. And they keep talking about they don't keep attacking black lives out there on the street. Officer in the judicial system. So don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. When they had on the sides of the police vehicles in the 1960s and 70s of that protecting and serving, they meant that. Why you think it ain't on there no more? They got everything else on there. The red light, the blue light, the police sign, the district, and even who to fucking call. 911. Call 911. Somebody call 911. What's their phone number? I fucking know. Just call and serve on there no more. Why? Shout out to Fred Hampton, Huey Newton, and Bobby Seale. They get a bell. You won't be protecting your community that's serving us no more. That those days are gone. And so it's like every other thing that is coming to an end. Into the new horizon of that, what the individuals such as Lady Shea Butter, Mind's Eye, Nate the Great, and many, many more is unfolding within their dreams and in their visions. Oh yeah. Yeah. It gets real deep, yo. They want to control your dreams. But don't you let them. They want to control your ideas, your visions, but don't let them. And go ahead and ask me who is they. Because you know what I'm going to tell you? It's so complex of who they are. It's just that you need to buckle up and guardian up for your own self. And that's the best thing I can tell you. Stand alone. Forget about mom. Forget about pop. Forget about brother. Forget about sister. And even your God. If your God isn't manifesting and unfolding things for you, then that is not a God for you. Find your life purpose, then take action to implement the kind of life you really want to live. It's real simple, especially in these days of time. And the only thing that's holding an individual back is that of the monotony and the foolishness and the stupidity that the life is portraying to the minds of the beings. Besides being juiced up. Oh, that feels good. Whew. Doctor, what was that? Oh, you don't fucking know? You don't know what's in the vaccination that I just gave you and you just took it? They not even tell me anything at this point. They're going to tell me it's vitamin A, amino acid, sea moss, golden seal. You know what I'm talking about? Cat claw. Until you do this research. And then once you do the research, This is when you got to make the determination as to if this chemical, right? Baby pus and fetus and the like. What else is it all up in there? Melatonin shit. Feasible for me. Is it conducive to my well-being? That's my next step. Once I find out what's in that needle, doc. See, they did. See, one thing about me, they already know. See, because I done dealt with these people since 1967. So it's like they can't get one over on me like that. I gotta ask questions. I know myself and I know you and everything in existence. So you see, it's not too much that the world can present and what's going to have me falling head over heels about it. For the most part, I understand that I got to back up and stay away from everything. That's what's best for me. When you in the enlightenment of the all-knowing, you have to stay over the radar, not under it, and never in it. But some people might say, well, Nate, you're making videos, you all up in it. No, they got an algorithm. This shit don't go past. I got 5,000 friends and I keep 5,000 on Facebook, but only 3% of them 5,000 friends ever get to see these videos. So don't worry about that. They got this shit under control. This shit only goes out to those who have like mind and energy. That's just the way I have it planned before I came here. You gotta understand, you make these people work for you. You don't work for the corporation. If you're the descendant of the beings, right? And you are, that so-called gave the world is science, art, literature, music, history, or stories, and so forth, then this is only fair seeming that I act in accord and carry out in like manner. They recognize there's not a white being, so-called white persons, whatever you want to call yourself or them, European, that I have no problem with, nor will ever disrespect me. I won't allow it. Now, even if, say, one does feel free to pop off with its white supremacy, you might get one of those cats, 230 pounds, 6'5", bald head and a beard, red beard, right? But no, that don't fail me. You're supposed to use supreme intelligence and A-N-D, at least have the capability of taking out its physical. Let's put it like that. All right? Because it ain't no two ways about it. Nigga, I made you. Either you gonna respect me or you gonna stay out my hood. It's no two ways about it. And there's no three ways about that thing there. And oftentimes when your energy is up to par, they will act in accord and I don't have problem with white people. I got more problem with black people than I do with white people. Ain't that fucked up? And that's only because white people is more on accord than what they functioning in and supposed to be doing in existence, and they see God. It's just that my black people that's fucked up. They don't know who they are and what they doing and who they see. So they could get a little turbulence and shit. Start acting out of pocket because they jealous because I'm this, that thing and other, or doing this, that thing and other. It don't take much for a nigga to act stupid. Y'all know how it go. Shit. You can have a couple women liking you more than the dude that he got liking him. He gonna get upset about that and want to fight you. I've been there, done that. So you want to find your life purpose. If you can't find one, now is the beautiful time to discover and make up one. And guess what? Once you start on it tomorrow, you got a long journey ahead of you in accomplishment and having fun. Because it's a fun thing to do to fulfill your journey. Evaluating your interests. This is important in life. You know what I do when I lay my head down in that casket at night? What y'all call a bed? I call it a casket. Because to me, sleep is like the cousin of death. Grand Rising, let's send some energy out there to the citizen man, too. And Bro Sanchez, who's doing a wonderful job out here in awakening the minds of our nation. Oh, I love y'all. It ain't too many of y'all that I love. Real talk. It ain't too many people on the planet that I love. But if I tell you I love you, that's a powerful force right there in and of itself, people. Because coming from a person like me, talking about love, I don't even know if you can imagine. Keep a purpose journal if it will help you. Journaling is a useful tool for making any changes to your life or your perspective. This is what has been found to be noticed. Some individuals even want to create a dedicated journal that will help you write down and explore your thoughts about your life purpose, your passions, and your joys. One thing I learned and understand about me being here on this plane of existence at this particular time, I'm not talking about all the other times before or any more times to come if I so chose to come here. I'm talking about right now at this particular time is that after I'm done sharing that of the most rightness of intel, I'm having fun. I'm like the boy on Ghost that was chasing Patrick Swayze. Remember on the movie Ghost with Whoopi Goldberg? And he had that white boy with the long hair and with the long trench coat on, black trench coat. That's me. That's the character. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm having fun in this motherfucker. I'm coming to and fro, chasing niggas. And what he do? He kicked the cigarette machine, right? And all the cigarettes fell out. And he said, "Oh, I would do anything to have me another puff." Because he likes smoking cigarettes, man. And all the time they telling you here, cigarettes is bad for you. Don't smoke cigarettes. But you ain't taking them off the market. People can still buy them. So what's going on here on Earth? You got people who in the etheric realm, on the astral plane traveling, talking about they wish they could come back here and take them another couple puffs. It could be crack too. Crack, weed, a little toot up your nose, even beer. Some of you want to come back and eat chitlins, hog maw, pig feet. That's your prerogative. There's no wrong or right way to be doing anything. You caught up in that what them other people want you to be. While they all along themselves doing the contrary. That's what's crazy. You got a pastor, a Catholic priest, telling you to not fornicate, child molesting, none of that. But yet, they getting locked up. Well, at least, no, they ain't getting locked up. But they getting relocated to somewhere else because people finding out that they're doing contrary to what they propagate. What is that about? Come on. You gotta think. Use your head. It's a game. It's a fucking game here on Earth. And you better know how to play it well. Create a dedicated journal that will help you write down and explore your thoughts about your life purpose, your passions, and your joys. Do not worry about how your writing sounds. All right? This journal is just for you and no one else. And if you don't necessarily have to write it down, I do mine mentally because I don't want no one else to be peeping into my files. Check. I question myself. I talk to myself. And most importantly, you psychologists out there in America, I answer myself. Now, I like to get that point because they always talk about it's okay to fucking talk to yourself, but don't answer yourself. Yo, that is so dumb. That is the dumbest, one of the dumbest statements they can say. Like, that's crazy. Like, you got to think, people. First of all, what's the use of talking to yourself if you can't answer yourself? And then two, ain't not more crazier for fucking talking to myself? Oh my God. Then to answer myself. I would think that if you at least talk, you should be able to answer. Who can best equip you with the best answer than yourself if you're talking to yourself? Casper? Come on now. What you want? You want me to listen to Joe Biden? Because I got a little black in me? You think that's the man should be answering my questions as I'm talking to myself? Oh, y'all tickle me. God damn. I need some more refreshments, man. This is getting a little crazy. Real talk. The more I think about how this life is functioning, I really never thought about how this all goes until we start dialoguing, y'all. I'm not script with this. And I don't want no cash at. I'm just literally watching Bart Simpson, right? who showed me a lot of cosmology, sacred geometry, listening to the tunes. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay. I might make a chess move here and there. And I'm talking to you and enjoying myself most importantly with you. And that's what it's all about. Enjoying ourselves while we're here on our journey. Right? I'm not going to be around nothing or no one that doesn't elevate me and benefit me towards that of my greatness. How did you get to think that I call myself Nate the Great? I didn't always call myself Nate the Great. At one point, I ain't even understand no consciousness of anything being great, let alone Nate. But one day, I came to a conclusion and realization that, hold up, wait a minute. See, y'all think it's just some old fly shit and hip shit to say because it rhymes. No. I said, yo, nigga, you really is like on some great shit with your mentality. You beat everybody down on the war board, what y'all call chess. You outthink the police. You outthink the judge. You outthought the wardens. You outthought the presidents. Even the great sages and gurus of the time, such as Shakespeare, Aristotle, Plato. You know what I mean? Like, and then what happened finally, I heard this nigga named Alexander. I said, oh. First of all, I thought maybe I was Alexander. Because Alexander probably numerologically is that of the same sequence and scenario of Nathaniel. Right? It sounded a little bit the same. So this is what gave me the inclination. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Maybe I'm the incarnation of all the, the owner of the libraries that they burnt down. That's what an individual have to do for themselves. Find out who you are, what you are. It is imperative. It is imperative that you question yourself and yes, answer yourself. Don't let this European country tell you nothing different either. To begin assessing your life purpose, it's important and imperative to assess what you love to do, what you currently do, and what needs to change. Oh, I hear somebody making a chess move right here. Yeah, I see you. I'm gonna hold on that though, because I'm talking to y'all. I'm into this right here. Because listen, I don't even just talk to y'all. I'm talking to myself too. When I go lay myself down after I'm talking during these streams, I'm thinking about what I said. Nate, are you doing what you said you told and you speak to the people with, or you just faking it and falsifying? No, sir, Nate. Yes, sir, I'm on point. I'm going to straighten myself up. I'm going to be all that I want to be, huh? Or all that you can be, right? Where you think the army and the military get that from? They got that from the state of existence in which an individual is functioning in. You're supposed to come here and be all what you can be. You was never meant to come here and be what the government wants you to be. Talking about ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Oh, I hated that. I hate that. First of all, if it's my country, the first thing I want to do is get your ass out the way. Put me at the forehand, the forefront. It's my country. What part don't you understand, nigga? Ask not what your country could do for you, but what you can do for whose country? Then I think I need y'all to be calling me. I need somebody to be calling me and asking me how many guns I want out on the street, or how many liquor stores I want open, or how many the police departments I need out here. That's what I need to be going on. Some questions to consider are, let's go over this. Let's go over some questions that's to be considered, people. One, when have you been happiest in your life? Where's my glasses? When have you been happiest in your life? Thanks, Mind's Eye. I will appreciate Mind's Eye, man. I appreciate y'all so much. Really do. And it's like y'all beings that really keeps me eagerly to be the great person I am. And only through that I can express the realness that'll give y'all the same type of energy to be and bring out the great beings of yourself. So just great as I get, same great as Mind's Eye get, Lady Shea Butter. Bash Ali, I'm gonna add, even though he didn't show up in the chat today. But we got a few people that comes through, you know. And those who I haven't made mention of, that my heart goes out to. And not only my heart, how about my donations? I donated twice tonight. Citizen Man. Bro Sanchez. All right. And that's in the physical. That's on a literal sense. I also want to give my donations of the spiritual and macro sense. That type of energy that is most necessary for growth and development and proper production to those of the individuals such as Lady Shea Butter, Mind's Eye, and Bash Ali. So let's look at a couple more, some of the things that we should consider, and we're going to close. All right. The next one, number 2, is that what has made, oh, wait a minute. I want to expound on it, but maybe we come back to that. I'm getting a little tired now. I want to go lay it down. But let me just ask these questions to get up out of here. When have you been happiest in your life? And the reason why these questions is asked because this is what I want you to reflect on and ponder on it for a while. All right? Get your favorite treat, fast, drink a lot of alkaline water, some grapes, what have you. Watch something positive. Listen to crown chakra elevating energy tunes. All right, not music. Don't listen to no Marvin Gaye and all that. Don't get me wrong. I listen to it myself and it's all good. But we working on something right here. We're doing a specific thing, and when you're doing things, you got to use proper tools. I learned that I build homes, I build houses, and what makes my job easier? If I got the right goddamn tool. So I'm gonna equate that with building myself. All right, it makes your job a whole lot easier. So, what has made you truly proud of yourself? These are the things you want to keep in the most forefront in your mind. What qualities do you most admire in other people? Okay. What makes you feel really alive and energized? These are the things you want to do on a continuous basis. Check. We also want to see how happy do I feel. on an everyday basis. All right. If most of my days I'm not feeling in a tranquil, peaceful, blissful, harmonious state of existence, I got to work on myself. I need work. There's work that must be done. And I might need to take off from working for the other man just so that I could get myself properly and in order. All right. So that's going to conclude tonight's time together that we're having. We're not going to go on too much long. We're already an hour and a half in, a little over an hour and a half in. So I think that's fair enough, right? I see a time of 1:36:26. That's good mathematics right there. So I'm going to let everybody go at that state, all right? Make sure y'all have a great life and do it on purpose. Peace. Much respect, peace, and light and love to you all. Lady Shea Butter, Mind's Eye,